Welcome to the Lilly Family School and the virtual commencement for the class of 2021. I am Amir Pasic, the Eugene R. Tempel Dean, and it is my honor to begin our proceedings. Welcome students, and welcome each and every member of the Lilly Family School community, a community that because of its size, its commitment to pioneering an emerging field, and to embracing the spirit of philanthropy that we study, truly has some of the qualities of a family. This is our school's 8th commencement in the 33rd year since the founding of the center that became our school. Given the world you are entering, you know that many things are not as we expected them to be just over a year ago. In response, many of you and many of our fellow citizens have stepped up to help those less fortunate and to take care of those who are suffering. And you are part of that COVID generation we will look to make sense of our new normal and to rebuild a better world. So just like all celebrities and the companies that attract so much of our attention, our photos, our shopping, our consumption, you too will be celebrating your graduations from our school online. But as I reach to you over a media platform, please know that you are not just one of a multitude. You are, more importantly, a successful graduate of the world's first school of philanthropy, a community of discovery to which you as a person will belong for the rest of your journey through life. Our faculty, staff, and your fellow students know who you are, know about your passions and your ambitions. Your commencement at the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy, though mediated, is yours and will always be yours. We are not related, but you are a part of our learning family with whom we share a curiosity about philanthropy. And though our mediated celebration is awkward and ultimately incomplete because we cannot be together the way that families and small communities need to be together, it is a reminder of how you have pushed our community forward through your personal success, and that you are always welcome to renew your curiosity and your ties to the people and traditions that supported your education. There will be again times when we can physically be together, and we look forward to that time. But for now, we celebrate you online. So we offer this video as a memento and an occasion for you to mark your achievement, to create an artifact for you to remember your journey and reflect on what you have accomplished. In this reflection, I hope you feel gratitude for the family and friends who supported you, the faculty who shared with you their passion for discovery, and the staff who helped you navigate everything between classrooms. And perhaps most important, your friends and fellow scholars of philanthropy, friends you have found by sharing your journey toward the understanding of philanthropy. To help you further engage your thoughts and feelings on this moment, we have asked one of your predecessors to share her thoughts. She is an alumna of the Jane Addams program that preceded the full-fledged master's program, and she is a recipient of our school's Distinguished Alumni Award. Elizabeth Babcock continues our tradition of inviting an alumnus to address the graduates during their commencement. Dr. Elizabeth Babcock is the Chief Public Engagement Officer and the Roberts Wilson Dean of Education for the California Academy of Sciences. She is responsible for creating and implementing public engagement, outreach, and education programs, and seeks to ignite a lifelong curiosity and appreciation for science and the natural world among all of the audiences who come in contact with the institution. She is the first person to fill the Academy's Endowed Dean of Education role and is responsible for ensuring that the Academy's education initiatives, public programs, aquarium exhibits, and planetarium productions remain fresh and engaging for approximately 1.5 million visitors of all ages each year from the Bay Area and around the world. Babcock's team of experienced designers and educators develop and deliver a variety of innovative programs within and beyond the museum's walls. Signature programs include the Careers in Science Internship Program, award-winning planetarium productions, and online classroom materials reaching millions of learners, dozens of daily and monthly programs for museum visitors and public lecturers offer the public opportunities to dive deeper into critical issues such as sustainability, conservation, and human health on a person-to-person level. In 2013, Elizabeth Babcock was honored as a White House Champion of Change for her leadership in museum and library partnerships. She was also recognized in 2011 as one of the most influential women in business by the San Francisco Business Times. Before joining the Academy in 2010, She was the Vice President of Education and Library Collections for the Field Museum of Chicago. She holds a PhD and Master of Arts in Cultural Anthropology from Indiana University, where she studied international migration and Belizean voluntary associations. She also holds bachelor's degrees in psychology and music education from Northwestern University. Dear graduates of the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy of the year 2021, please welcome Elizabeth Babcock, and congratulations on this important milestone in your life.
Hello, 2021 graduates of the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy. My name is Elizabeth Babcock, and let me be among the first to congratulate you on your graduation. To have persevered and accomplished so much, given the professional and personal challenges of this last year, is a huge testament to your grit, determination, and dedication. My connections to the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy go way back. I was a member of the first cohort of the Jane Addams Fellows in the early 1990s when the Lilly Family School was the center on philanthropy. I recently had the honor of receiving the 2020 IU Lilly Family School of Philanthropy Distinguished Alumni Award. I live now in San Francisco, where I'm the Chief Public Engagement Officer and the Roberts Wilson Dean of Education at the California Academy of Sciences. So I was thrilled to be invited to address you all on this auspicious day. My year as a Jane Addams Fellow, studying voluntary action for the public good under the tutelage of Robert Payton and the other faculty, was deeply transformative, filled with academic, professional, and personal lessons that continue to shape my life and career. I came to appreciate the uniqueness and vitality of the nonprofit sector in American society and the essential role of voluntary associations as vehicles for philanthropy, altruism, and human potential. My fellowship also gave me the skills and confidence to take up leadership roles in a range of nonprofits. As I was reflecting on what I could share with you that would prove useful as you set forth on your next phase of your career, it occurred to me that perhaps you, of all the recent classes of the Lilly Family School, understand most deeply the power and importance of philanthropy. In one cataclysmic short year, you've witnessed firsthand the best and the worst of humanity. You've seen firsthand voluntary action for the public good through the actions of first responders, volunteers, and generous donors, as well as in the simple act of donning a mask or staying apart. This year has caused each of us to understand on a deeply personal level what it means to be in a global community where the public good is no longer an abstraction, but a concrete reality that directly impacts our families, our schools, our neighborhoods, and our country. So as I was thinking about what this day means to you, or must mean to your friends and family, I was thinking about how special your class is, each and every one of you, because of what you've endured this year. As the class of 2021, you have a unique perspective, and I would challenge you a unique responsibility to deploy your knowledge and experience in a way that will help heal the ravages of this past year. Each of you is needed to tackle the aftermath of the pandemic, and the problems are many: social and racial injustice, the frailty of our healthcare system, the destruction of our planet's biodiversity, inequities in our education systems. But perhaps the biggest challenge to humanity right now is our difficulty understanding how deeply we are connected to each other on a global level. After this last year, we're left wondering if we have the collective imagination and the will to put in place the systemic changes and investments that will truly create a global public good. We need your help with this. Your understanding of the delicate balance between governmental responsibility and reliance on the voluntary sector will help us craft legislation and direct donor investments to create systemic change. Your empathy for those in need will unlock desperately needed resources while helping others fulfill their responsibilities to their fellow humans and our beautiful planet. Your ability to lead others and enact compelling, mission-driven solutions will provide the innovative spark that we need to create change. Your understanding of the history of volunteerism and philanthropy in this country and abroad will help us learn from the mistakes of the past, while leveraging what makes America's third sector unique, powerful, and nimble. Your knowledge, gained through hard work and study of the simplicity and power of philanthropy, love of our fellow humans will help you persevere and know that your work is important, just, and valued. In short, you, the class of 2021, embody our collective aspirations for the future, one filled with justice, hope, and potential. Know that each and every one of us is rooting for you as you embark on your next chapter, and we want to thank you in advance for the amazing work that we know you'll be doing. I wanted to just end by saying congratulations and best wishes. Thank you.
Class, in one way or another, we all have been affected by this pandemic. Our senior years at IUPUI were flipped upside down unpredictably. Our classes were transitioned onto Zoom within a few days, and many of our extracurricular activities followed suit. We endured a season of loss and grief, masks, and quarantine. This past year, we have not only lived through, but studied through and worked through a pandemic. Our graduating class deserves an extra recognition of importance. Through this pandemic, we all have demonstrated our commitment to our education despite any barriers. My fellow Lilly Family School of Philanthropy friends will recognize me, but for others, my name is Marin Lehmann, and I hope that today my story and my message resonates with you all. Like many of my fellow graduates, my Jaguar family was the backbone of my success, and their motivation, support, and encouragement never wavered throughout my undergraduate career. For me personally, without the support of my IUPUI family, I never would have been able to graduate. When I was first accepted into the Jaguar family and enrolled at IUPUI, my body was already extremely ill as I was battling my 10th year of anorexia. After so many years of being tortured by food and the fear of fat, I lost my battle with anorexia and it morphed into a more vicious form of bulimia. At the height of my disease, I struggled to study, and I was so weak and malnourished that I could not walk from my residence hall to my classes near the campus center without collapsing on the sidewalk. On February 3rd, 2020, I had to withdraw from IUPUI to go to the residential eating disorder hospital, Sela House, for 46 days. During that time, I thought my career at IUPUI was over. I thought I would never be able to make it back to school. I could never get healthy enough to go back to school, and that it would have been an embarrassment kind of to go back to school. But in fact, that all was completely the opposite. Within the 46 days I was there, I received a letter from my IUPUI friends and family almost every single day. In my hand right now, I'm holding almost 45 different handwritten letters from IUPUI staff, family, and friends. Although I was not enrolled at the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy that semester, the support of the Lilly School never wavered. When I was out of the hospital and I was ready to come back to school, the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy welcomed me back with open arms, and they were there to support me with whatever I needed. From this all, I have learned that when relying on myself and depending on myself for my own mental health and academics, never letting myself be vulnerable to IUPUI staff, mentors, or friends, that when I opened up and started letting my Jaguar family help me and support me, my Jaguar family was in fact the people who gave me the strength, the physical and mental strength to walk across stage during graduation. Like me, I know you all have persevered through much hardship in the year of 2020 and in the midst of this pandemic. What brings us all together today and what connects us all today is our Jaguar family. We could not have succeeded alone. What has helped make each and every one of us successful is the support from one another. From here on, we will be remembered as alumni, and I want to encourage you all to remember years from now, not only what made you successful, but who made you successful. From studying at the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy, and from going through the hardships that I have, but still having the support of my Jaguar family, I have learned my immense passion for eradicating eating disorders. And as I go into the nonprofit sector with my mission to do that, I am going to remember that my Jaguar family are the people who gave me the strength to do that, and a lot of credit needs to go to them as well.
Keep on learning, though your graduation is done. Your whole life's an education that's only just begun.
Your diploma is the first big step, for knowledge is the special key
to winning what you want in life and being who you want to be.
If you'll always be a student, you'll find the secrets to success.
And travel on the golden road to peace and happiness. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Students receiving the Doctorate of Philosophy in Philanthropic Studies include Catherine Dilworth, Jamie Goodwin, Sevinch Sevda Kilichalp Yankontonio, Heather O'Connor. Students receiving the Masters of Arts in Philanthropic Studies include Sydney Brown, Colin Brown, Donna Clark, Catherine Clark, Jonathan Collier, Linda Jo Doctor, Amber Embry, Allison Fields, Suzanne Halsworth, Asrar Jaber, Crystal Jones, Brooke Katinsky-Salikova, Robert Kaufold, Kendra Klink, Julia Ashton Cole, Connor LaGrange, Tracy Lane, Amanda Manley, Aaron Martin, Ellen Moore, Rachel Mullenix, Colleen Rosnack, Karen Sandberg, Maureen Shield, Shivant Shrestha, Claire Smiley, Rick Smith Sr., Anthony Viviano, Amanda Whiteman, Seçil Kinay Yilmaz, Michael Zimmerman. Students receiving a graduate certificate in philanthropic studies include Yusuf Aydin, Anne Bergeron, Brad Bryant, Lillian Carruthers, Chava Fox, Rainey Grant, Susan Lighthouser, Kimberly Merritt, Fatima Sayed, Shani Smith, Nitsan Tal. Students receiving the graduate certificate in philanthropic fundraising include Matthew Creek, Julia Ashton Cole. Students receiving the Bachelor's of Arts in Philanthropic Studies include Kelly Alexander, Justine Aycock, Haley Bryant, Alexa Carr, Kira Cobb, Judith Flores, Kelly Godwin, Molly Grimm, David Johnson, Madison Johnson, Portia Johnson, Maren Lehman, Samantha Martinez, Rachel Ploss, Catherine Teague, Ashley Timmons. Students receiving the undergraduate certificate in philanthropic fundraising include Kelly Alexander, Molly Grimm,
I'm Erin Hedges, and on behalf of the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy Alumni Board, we'd like to congratulate you on your new philanthropy degree. Today you join a network of more than 800 people across the country and across the globe that are doing impactful work just like you. As you continue in your professional careers, stay connected to the school. Let us know what you're doing and what kinds of achievements you're enjoying. In your packet, you'll see some specific ways to stay connected to the school. Again, congratulations on earning your degree. Thank you for your commitment to making the world a better place, and good luck.